So if we do not go back to that, where the whole economy, or at least 90%, was closed, not functioning, not open, then most likely the second quarter GDP is the worst that we have ever seen. Hey guys, so by the time I'm making this video, the market has dropped. We've seen massive moves downward brought about by different disclosures, ultimately pushed also by the additional lockdown called MECQ. And because of that, I've gotten a lot of questions from all of you asking how low the market will go. Will this be something that will cause the markets to go lower? And I've even gotten questions about, will we hit the March low of 4,000? And that's what we're going to talk about. So what you can expect in this video, we will talk about, will the market go down any lower? How low will the market go? Have we seen the worst in the economy and things are just about to get better? And number 4, what are the things that you need to look at as some sort also of catalyst? And I hope that at the end of all of this, it gives you the right conviction to be able to trade and invest, and it gives you the right strategy, that it adds a bit of strength. And the reason why I've been trying as much as possible to give you as much data, information, and analysis is so that I really believe in a world of uncertainty, having the right information and deciding upon it properly will help you trade the markets with confidence. So by the way, before I begin, my name is Marvin Germo and I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I've been investing in the markets for more than a decade now, and I make daily videos on investing. So if you're new to this, subscribe, smash the bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing and the markets. So as what I mentioned, the topic for this video will be, will the markets go any lower? But this one was triggered by a question that was sent by Marjorie Sarmiento from Paris, France. Her question is, hi Sir Marvin, I'm a fan / follower / subscriber / liker from Paris. I've been investing for 5 years now, and I must say your YouTube videos are the best. Your analysis are not just amazing, but they're not boring at all. There was one time I binged watch over 50 videos in one day. #Marvlix. My question is, sir, I have a lot of extra cash because you said cash is king, and I learned a lot from your strategies on keeping cash right now. Because of that, I have a lot of them, and I want to invest them now. What's your take on the market? Will the markets go down further? How low will it go? Have we seen the worst in the economy? What should I do? Your input will go a long way, and rest assured I will study your input based on my own plan. Thank you. P.S. If you need another Roomba, please let me know. I will hook you up. Marjorie Sarmiento, Paris, France. First of all, thank you so much, Marjorie Sarmiento. For those who don't know about this, I'll put a video here that we had a subscriber, Patrick Miguel, send us a Roborock. Thank you so much for that. It was one of the amazing things that a YouTube subscriber would ever do. And to those who have been sending food also to my wife, thank you. Marjorie, I don't know, I don't think we need 2 Roombas, but maybe a PlayStation joke lang. Thank you also for binge watching, and that's been the goal of this channel, to really create content that people can watch over and over and over and over. But you had 3 basic questions that I want to drill down on. You asked about, will the market go down any farther? Will it go any lower? And have we seen the worst in the economy? Now, to answer that first question, will the market go any lower? Looking at the chart that I'm posting here, you're seeing still, and I've been consistent in this in all of the videos that I've posted lately, that the market is still currently in a downtrend. The market is still currently pushing down. Regardless of what we saw, regardless of the news that has been said, regardless of how positive or negative it is, it doesn't change the fact that the stock market in the Philippines is still in a downtrend. We have deviated from other markets around the world. Other markets around the world are pushing up. The US market is pushing up. ASEAN stocks are pushing up and doing better, but the Philippines is down. So, could we go any further based on the trend? We're still on a downtrend, and I'll say this over and over. When a trend is down, it will continue to go into that fashion until any reversal signals are seen and are shown. As of this time, while I'm making this video, there's still no reversal patterns yet being shown. So from a trend standpoint, no break in trend, we're still headed down. There's still potential for the market to go lower. also, I would always talk about breakdowns. It's not just that we are in a downtrend, it's also that because we broke down from a support level, and you could reference the 6,059 area as a level of support, because we broke that, we are like in a market that sellers are dominating the narrative. As sellers are dominating the narrative, particularly foreign funds, particularly institutions going out, there's no semblance yet of buying. You have to remember, when markets drop, the only reason it starts to have some buy-ups is when people think already, based on the current conditions, the price that they're buying is already relatively cheap or they have an upside. While the time I'm making this video, don't have that yet. So we are in a condition where the market is still in a downtrend. From the previous range that we had, we're still currently breaking down. So to answer your question, will the market go any lower? As of this point, there's no indication that it's reversing, that it could go back up again. Next, to answer your question about how low the market will go, the answer to that is for you to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Kidding aside, the way we could analyze it is how low it could go is by plotting support and resistance levels. That's the way. Technical analysis is neither prediction nor forecasting, but it's you genuinely looking at the charts to show you where it actually is from a support and resistance perspective. And from this point in time, I'm going to plot this. These are three lines that will determine where the market is. 5943, which is a resistance level, 5,702, which is a support level, and 5,445. So, what do you need to know? The 5943 level was broken. You can peg it 5943, 5945, 6,000, regardless. That range is broken. We are not in that range by the time this video is being made. So that being said, that's not our support level. What's the next possible level? What's the next possible narrative? It could possibly go to where the next support levels are, which is 5702. Now, watch out every time the market tries to go to 5702, because as it tries to attack that, two things could possibly happen. Hits 5702, bounces, and it will range 5702, 5943, 5702, 5943, 5702, 5943. Or, as it hits 5702, sellers continue to dominate. Remember what I said, we are still in a downtrend. There's still a lot of economic news that's not so good. If the 57 level does not hold, it will just go to where the next possible support level is. And the next possible support level is 5445. I repeat, the next possible support level is at 5445. So write it down, 5943, 5702, 5702 does not hold, 5445. If it bounces off 5445, its range will now be 5445 to 5702. If we break the 5445 level, allow me to update you on the next videos on how it could possibly go and where the next narrative will be, because as of this time, again, we're still headed down, pushing down. Are you guys learning? Comment below if you're learning. Comment if this is something that's helping you. Like it if this is something that's good also. And if all of these things look a bit like jargons to all of you, I have links and playlists in the description talking about technical analysis, or I also have books available via Shopee to educate you on how you can trade and analyze the markets using charts. Now, your third question, have we seen the worst in the economy? I'll try to answer this in different fronts. I already said this in different videos that they're gonna disclose the second quarter GDP, and the second quarter GDP will declare that the economy has contracted. As the economy has contracted, they will also declare that we are in a recession. We are not where we were supposed to be. We are at a bad position than where we were before. Now, if you notice what happened, the second quarter GDP was basically, the Philippines was in ECQ, majority was in ECQ, majority was in lockdown, 90% of the economy was closed. So, if we do not go back to that, where the whole economy, or at least 90% was closed, not functioning, not open, then most likely the second quarter GDP is the worst that we have ever seen. And everything else will be better than that as we're seeing things start to recover. But please remember, by the time I'm making this video, we are in MECQ. It's not as tight as what it was in March or April, but it's not as open as what it was as compared to when we were in GCQ. But what I do know is June, July, August, March, April, May was at a worse financial condition, economic condition ever. Have we seen the worst? I also think that for this to be a semblance of it getting better, and I've been saying this all the time, consumer spending, reopening, and jobs. I think that's very, very important for people to look at, because as of this day, unemployment is massively high. Since unemployment is massively high, those people who don't have jobs are not making money. If they're not making money, they're not spending. If they're not spending, the wheels of the economy are not turning as well. The more we get the economy restarted, the more we get things to start again, the worst could be behind us. But here's what needs to be talked about. The recovery, especially if this MECQ will drag on, it may take some time, especially if small businesses are hit, especially if business owners don't have any customers and sales, then the road to recovery will be longer. That's why I've been saying this over and over. Everything will hinge on the vaccine and the cures. That's what everyone's waiting for. And because if the vaccine and cure is there, at least it gives a semblance back to normalcy that it may allow people to spend. But if there's another thing that you want to look at is this. As of now, foreigners are still going out. And rightly so, we've seen it in our markets. Other ASEAN markets are doing much, much better than us. And that's the reality, that's the truth, that as they're doing better than us, money is just flowing elsewhere. And for those who've been watching my other videos, Bitcoin, gold, Ethereum, silver, commodities, US markets are doing better also. Whatever you're seeing, the outflows that you're seeing here is justified. So if you want to see the market have a shot and a semblance to go better, keep on watching how foreign funds start coming in or continue to go out, because we cannot have a sustainable movement up, just us locals. We need foreigners, we need sentiment to turn on our side. And probable catalyst still for that will be the reopening of the economy. How fast will it be? How will our unemployment numbers be? How will corporate earnings be? And how will be the GDP be moving forward for the third and fourth quarter? So to summarize everything that I said, will the market go down further? From the trend, we're still in a downtrend. From the range, we're still breaking down. How low will the market go? I plotted the supports for you. Have we seen the worst in the economy as of now, comparing it to second quarter 2020? I think so. So I hope you guys got a lot. I've been getting a lot of questions about the ghost month because it's August again, and people always equate August to ghost months, which is not really the case, and which does not really mean that the markets will go down just because of ghost months. But if you want me to make a video on that, comment ghost months below, and then we're gonna make something off of that. Or if you want me to continue my series on the Converge IPO, put them in the comment section as well. I want to know also if you stayed up until this point, up until the end, and I want to know what you're learning from all of this. So there, I hope that this is something that helped you. And I know we're living in different times. We're living in interesting times. We're living in a time that we've never experienced or seen before. We're living in something that there's so much uncertainty around. But I'll say this over and over. Feed this. Feed your mind. Use this time to allow you to get better. And I've been getting a lot of messages of people that are scared. I've been getting a lot of messages of people that are anxious, and rightly so. What's your option? To be idle? What's your option? To just wait for things to come around? Don't wait for things to come around. Why not take control of your own destiny? There are a lot of things that you can't control, and there are a lot of things that I can't control also. I can't even control the economy. I can't control how things will go, and the narrative will be I can't control the trillions of debt that the government has right now. But I can't control how I earn. I can't control how I spend. I can't control how I build my skill. I can't control how I would get better. I can't control how I trade. I can't control how I manage my risk. I can't control how I invest. There are a lot of things that are in my control that can help me, that can still, in spite of the circumstances, bring me closer towards what my destiny is. And I hope that you get that too. And I hope that you push hard for that too. And I hope that regardless of what you see, you don't just look at how bad things are. You look at that in spite of any bad situation, there's always hope. I know hope is not a strategy, but hope is something that you cling on to. Hope is something that you build a strategy around to. Hope is something that when all things seem dark, when everything else seems so bad, you cling on to that hope. You push hard to that hope. You believe that things will get better. Because what you believe is what you will walk in. What you believe is what you will do. If you believe that things are not going to get better, guess what? It's not going to get better. And that's why this channel is all about optimism. This channel is all about giving you the right tools for you to be able to do it. So again, not related to stocks, but choose to build that skill. It doesn't matter if it's not stock trading, but you have to choose to create something that will allow you to build wealth over the long term. So there, links are in the description for all my books, for all of the playlists that we have in YouTube, for online courses that we have as well, and everything else that you need to know about me, they're in the description below. And if you guys have any questions, put them in the comment section. And like this question that was sent out by Marjorie Sarmiento, you can also send it via Instagram if you think it's a bit personal. I hope you guys got a lot from this. I hope this is something that's helping you. I hope this is something that added content and value to you. Appreciate it if you can like, share, and subscribe, and let's spread financial literacy and wellness to more and more Filipinos. So, Marvin Germo, I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and roll outro.